We have a couple of weeks until we go to ASD, so we have to bring all of this stuff so our booth could look nice, right? Day 2 of putting the stuff for the booths together. So there's 1, there's 2. It's like a table. There's 3. This is for the iPad. Got a little sign going. And now for the biggest part, which is the backdrop. So today I am getting it done. Set it up, leave it, see how it looks, get an idea of positioning wise, break it all down, pack it up, and then off to Vegas with it, right? So 75% done. Now we're just gonna see how we're gonna set it up at the show. So once we get all that set up and know where we want to put it, and then pack it, because we're gonna take this with us on the plane. We're not gonna ship it in, just to save a couple of bucks. And then we do get free bags with the airline we're taking. Hopefully get everything in 1 or 2 bags and then go from there.
Alrighty. So as you guys can see, preparations for ASD are in full swing, okay? We have been preparing for several months now, to be honest, to go to this trade show. ASD is one of the biggest trade shows, wholesale and retail-wise, in North America, and probably in the top 5, 10 in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, check the ASD website for that. But I wanted to talk about some things that are a little bit different when you're exhibiting versus when you are attending, okay? So the preparations are completely different than what we're used to. For the past several years when we've been going to ASD, the preparations have been more involved around, planning on who are you going to see, which booth are you going to walk to, what day are you going to arrive, how are you going to maximize your time there, because you're walking a lot. You're doing a lot of legwork, and it's up to you to get in front of people, get in front of the booths that you want to get in front of, right? Now the plot has changed. Now we are preparing and doing everything we can that to bring people to our booth. 1, 2 is that when they do come, we are not only ready to present our best foot forward, but also be able to capture their information so we can get in contact with them again. Make sure they remember who Nice Fine Wholesale is so we can definitely talk to them again. And last but not least, make a great impression so, you guessed it, they can definitely talk and remember Nice Fine Wholesale and talk to us again. So that's the idea, right? We are now setting up a booth at the trade show with the hopes that buyers and people will be coming to us to check out what we have for sale, what kind of services we provide, and what our company, Nice Fine Wholesale, is all about. So preparations are in full swing, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things that I've been loving about the exhibitor dashboard that ASD provides. I'm gonna share a couple more details with you guys that if it's your first time representing a company at a trade show, first time going to a convention, first time setting up a booth, here's some tips for you, because it is not easy, and I promise you, it is literally 100 times more work, harder, challenging, but rewarding when you're exhibiting versus when you're attending. So let's take a look here what we got, and we'll go from there. First things first, ASD does a phenomenal job organizing everything, so it makes it super easy to get set up, get all your ducks in a row, and get ready for the show. There's this thing called the exhibitor dashboard, and as you guys can see, there's a bunch of things that we have to do, fill out, and pretty much take care of before we exhibit at the show. And the dashboard is super user-friendly, super easy to use, and as you can see, there's things that I need to add here, which I will be doing. Oh, videos. I mean, if Nice Fine Wholesale doesn't have any videos uploaded, this is not gonna be good. But yeah, so the exhibitor dashboard, vendor directory, the explore products, all of these things are tools to help you get customers into your booth and help spread the word of your company, because that's exactly why we're going to the show for. This exhibitor dashboard is literally awesome. It's super user-friendly, like I said. Plus, the support team that you get with ASD is just top notch. I am actually genuinely surprised. There's not a lot of places where, you sign up, you pay a lot of money for, and they make sure that you succeed, because that's kind of how I feel with ASD right now. There is an account rep. There is help from different teams. You know, they have a bunch of different titles. Shout out to all of you guys. I can't keep up with them, but there's a lot of people that know what they're doing. They've been in the trade show industry, that their main job is to make sure that you, the exhibitor, and attendee, if you're attending, succeeds, right? So in our case, we've been working with a couple of people. Shout out to Marvin, shout out to Steph and Kathy and Ariel, everybody at ASD that's been a part of our journey. Appreciate you guys for helping us get through this first initial exhibition, because it has definitely been stressful and it's definitely been different and something that I've never done before and no one at our company has done before. But where I'm going with this is they make it super easy. I mean, I literally get an email like this. I get an email like this pretty much daily that explains like what you gotta do, how to do it, register your booth, do this, review a service manual. I mean, look at this service manual. This thing is bananas. I mean, there is how to showcase your products, how to get more furnishing in your booth, how to ship in your booth, concierge services if you like need food or water or whatever other things that you want at your booth, and shipping of materials, and how to set it up, how to get internet, how to get different things set up so that your booth is a success. I mean, there's timelines of when to send stuff in, there is phone numbers that you can reach out to, and then there's also a ton of utilities, all right? And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about, because this, I feel like, gets missed a lot by a lot of people, and they think that stuff just pops up on the booth, right? So let's go check out the progress on our booth. KK's been working on it. There you go. The booth is almost ready. It's 98% there. We're just trying to figure out which parts we actually want to take, because I don't think we're going to take everything. It is a lot. We have a lot of shelves. We have a lot of add-ons. We have a lot of things that we probably don't really need to take because it just doesn't make sense. But big things coming. I promise you guys, this booth is going to be extra fresh and extra nice. We're debating on taking this sign. I'm a little worried it's gonna get beat up in transport and get destroyed. So that is to be determined. But the booth, shout out to KK, did a good job, is almost ready. And if you guys were wondering, what booth number we are, we're gonna be in the South Lower Hall, booth 44235. Right in the back end by the concession stands. You will not miss us, I promise. If you miss this giant blue booth, my apologies, you're probably colorblind, but it's fine. It's okay, we love you all. South Lower Hall, 44235. Come check us out. I promise you will not regret this. You're gonna see this big giant booth. You're gonna see me, you're gonna see KK, and you're gonna see around 3 to 4 other people helping us out run the booth. So we'll definitely have enough people and enough bodies to cover any conversation, topic, questions, concerns you might have. And if you're wondering how to do business with us, or if you just wanted to meet face to face because you thought we're Facebook or YouTube scammers, here's your chance. We're gonna be at the biggest trade show in America, and you get to meet us at the booth. So come on down to booth number South Lower 44235. I should probably learn that by heart at this point. But yeah, so beside the booth, there are different things that you need for the booth, right? So we have a space that's 10 by 20. It's pretty large, it's pretty big. So now, how do you fill it? You can't have an empty booth. You can't look like a bunch of schmucks. How you present yourself is how customers are going to look at you, think of you. However you present yourself is the results you're gonna get, is how I see it, right? The nicer your booth is, the more filled your space is, the more people you will attract, the more people you're gonna meet, the more people you're gonna network with, and the more and better results you're going to get. All right, wow, I am stumbling. It's late, all right? It's been a long week, been a long day, but gotta give you guys an update because we've been recording some stuff, and I just wanna keep telling you guys what we're doing with ASD because it's been a really fun process. It's been super educational, and it's been a completely different and new experience that none of us at Nice Fine Wholesale has done before. Don't mind my dirty office. These are all samples and things that I've been purchasing and we're selling, so I always need to have them on hand just in case a customer asks for more pictures or details or things like that. So if you guys are looking for anything that you see here, call me, sales@nicefinewholesale.com. Hit us up. But where I'm going with this is that there's a lot other things and moving pieces when it comes to exhibiting than there is in attending. And so obviously when you go to Vegas, everybody needs to book a hotel and needs to book flights and things like that, right? But for us, we had to do it for the whole team. So now we have, 4 hotel rooms. I don't want to lie to you guys, but I think we have 3 hotel rooms. We're waiting on David to book his, but we got 3 hotel rooms so far. We have like 6 flights booked each way. Everybody's kind of leaving and coming back at the same time. I know it sounds like it'd be easier to get everybody booked on the same flight, but it's not. And honestly, you got to do it what's cheapest, all right? This stuff's not cheap, guys. Exhibiting at a trade show costs money, and it is expensive to fly out your whole team, your whole company to be there to represent you in Vegas for 5 days, okay? We're flying in on very, very early Saturday morning to set up the booth. That means we're going to be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we leave. Half of the team leaves already Tuesday, but the other half is going to leave very early on Thursday morning. So that's 5 or 6 days that you're going to be in Vegas, sponsoring not only company meals and the lodging and the flights, but everything else that the hosting an event like this comes with, right? So, not cheap, but I know for a fact it will be 100% worth it. Another important thing to mention is that when you're setting up a booth, right, it's the one thing to have backdrops, banners, your branding. Another thing is to have seating, tables, lighting, outlets, internet, a mini fridge. I mean, there's so many different things that you need, right? Flyers. And I'm going to have Mackenzie touch up on the flyers because she's been working very, very hard on those. So business cards, there's tons and tons of different small aspects that you need to make your trip and exhibition successful. So do not forget about those things. We did a big meeting and pretty much listed out anything and everything that we might possibly need to make our exhibition successful. And right now, we've just been checking things off, right? Order business cards, order flyers, call it for the Ethernet company, call this, because we're going to be doing some cool things at ASD, so we're definitely going to need some internet. And you already know we're going to be vlogging and shooting shorts. So if you guys are going to be seeing, if you're seeing this video right now and it's before ASD and you're going, make sure to swing by our booth. Hopefully it's the right number, SL44235. Make sure to swing by the Nice Fine Wholesale booth. We're going to be doing interviews and videos. And if you want a free shout out for your business page, come on by. I guarantee you we'll make it happen. We'll post you up on the channel. We'll post you up on our Facebook. We're all about sharing and caring, baby. So if you guys want to get a shout out, if you want to promote your business, swing by our booth and you will get on video and we'll chop something up and make something out of it. So please come on by and let's do some marketing together. Another beautiful day at Nice Fine Wholesale preparing for ASD Market Week. This is probably part number 55 of us preparing for this show. It's a big show, guys. It's a big undertaking and there's a lot of moving pieces. So right now what I'm doing is collecting samples for the booth, okay? You want to have product in your booth. That's what's going to attract customers. But I got to say, I'm a little conflicted because I was under the impression that we should bring a ton of samples, a ton of product, and write orders, invoice people, and sell. I'm hearing conflicting things from different wholesalers and different exhibitors that have exhibited there before. What they're telling us to do is to not bring samples and not bring anything to the show because it gets so hectic, so messy, and unfortunately, people fall through. So it's a bigger waste of time and effort writing an order than rather just spending that time to connect with that person, to gather their information, to learn about their business, to find out what they need and what they will be needing in the future. So according to them, you're better off doing that than rather than writing orders for things that you have for sale. The problem is, I like selling things. Isn't this the point of the show? So I'm going to do a double dip, all right? We're going to bring samples and we're going to try it out. If it's not working the way we want it to be working, where we're seeing this is not a good idea, then we'll just take the samples off. It's our first time exhibiting. Bear with us, please. We're not trying to screw anyone. We're just trying to do this the best way possible. So what I'm going to do right now, I already got some samples picked out, but I'm gonna go pick up some more of different products that we have around the warehouse to bring to ASD, to even upload to the product page at least, right? To show people what kind of merchandise we have, what kind of stuff we sell, and the kind of stuff that they can be expecting to purchase from us. So these are instant counters. We have a ton of these. I mean a ton of these. There's over, I want to say around 6,000 or 7,000 units in our warehouse right now of this stuff. There's a couple of trailers outside filled with it, but they're all different designs. These are pretty cool. And we had an opportunity to buy a bunch of them, which we did. And now we have to sell them. They're called instant counters. So it's pretty much like a little glass tabletop type of thing that goes on a stove to create a countertop. Let's say you got a hot dish that you want to make. Maybe you got a cart that you want to rest some stuff on. You got an instant counter. It's a kitchen gadget. It is something for the house. It is an item that I think will kill at ASD. So let me, I guess, like expand on some of the things, like when I say like, you know, writing orders at ASD is not a good idea because we're a liquidator, we're a wholesaler, right? It's different if you are a manufacturer or a brand owner, right? If you own a brand, if you're a manufacturer and you constantly have a flow of product that's the same thing and you can consistently supply it, then yes, it is an order writing show. But when you're a liquidator, when you're somebody that buys on the opportunity, like I've never had instant counters before. This is the first time I probably touched an instant counter in my life, other than when I unloaded it. But, right, you see what I'm saying? Where once we sell out of these 6,000, 7,000 units we got, that's done. That's a done deal. No more instant counters for our customers. No more instant counters at Nice Fine Wholesale, unless it happens again that I find more. But the chances of that happening are slim, right? Like, this is a perfect example right here of an item that we have very limited quantities of. Te amo. It's a happy Valentine's Day teddy bear. You don't want to know how many we bought of these, but it was a deal. It was a good deal. There was a ton of them. And now, once those sell out, those are done. So am I going to bring that bear to the ASD? I don't know. That's what we're going to do right now. That's what I'm going to decide. This is another great item that I'm debating on. We have a ton of Offspray. Offspray is a really popular brand. It's this middle of the summer. It makes sense for people to want to stock up on Offspray. But what I'm worried about is that we have very limited quantities of this, right? When we have limited quantities of things, I would hate to bring a sample and then take an ungodly amount of orders. Hopefully, an ungodly amount of people come to our booth, but take a bunch of orders and not be able to fulfill it. The last thing that we want to do is take orders, cancel those orders when we get home because we can't fulfill them. That can't happen, and that will not happen at Nice Fine Wholesale. We're reliable and punctual, I guess, but reliable for sure. So if you're gonna buy something, there's no canceling orders, and there's definitely, I'm not trying to call customers and tell them that we failed, which cannot happen. It is not an option here at Nice Fine. Another thing I was thinking, what if we brought an empty Gaylord and just set it up in the booth and be like, yo, we got Amazon returns. They're just empty right now, but they're filled in our warehouse. So that's an option, but I don't know. I gotta really decide about the sample thing. I've talked to a lot of people that exhibited before, and I'm getting a lot of conflicting things. But like I said, when you don't have consistent product flow, it is a very, very good idea to really debate the idea of bringing samples. Samples are gonna get parked here for now. Alrighty. We did find this thing, which we're definitely gonna bring. This is KK's idea. I love it. We're gonna put it right in our booth. That's gonna let everybody know to subscribe. And while I have you all here, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video, guys. A lot of work goes into these videos, and I would seriously appreciate your support. If you could just drop a comment, drop a like, and maybe share this with a friend. It helps to grow the channel, and it helps to grow the business. So thank you, appreciate you. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. What's up, team? How we feeling? Look at him. I look how smiling and proud of his booth. Kenzie, how we feeling?
Ready. We're getting ready for Mackenzie's mother-in-law to get here.
Oh, that's right. She is coming. What time is it? Yeah, we gotta do this quick. When's she coming, Mackenzie? Give a shout out to the mother-in-law.
Shout out to Summer, mother-in-law, please.
Nice. Shout out to my mother-in-law, Donna, as well. KK's still single, ladies, so he doesn't have a mother-in-law, so just a quick shout-out. That used to be a running joke on the channel until KK fell in love and we had to stop, But he's back on the market. So, let's get back to the topic at hand. Meeting number 165 of ASD meetings of getting this party popping and ready so we can take this booth, go to Vegas, and have a great show. So today we're gonna wrap up flyers, right? Business cards, which we had a very big hiccup on. We almost fucked up bad because we sent in the wrong, well, I sent in the PDF with the wrong phone number on it, and that would have been a costly mistake for us all. So nevertheless, we're approving the flyers right now. We're gonna get these wrapped up. Give us a quick run through, Mackenzie. What can we expect? Show us the flyers, scroll them. All right, Mackenzie, hit me. What do you got on the flyers?
Inventory flyer of everything that we have.
Nice.
Buy inventory.
We do buy inventory, ladies and gentlemen. So if you got stuff to sell, sales at nicefindwholesale.com. And our mission statement. Look at that mission statement. Ooh.
So if you don't follow us everywhere, you need to right now.
There we go. That's right. All right, what should they do, guys? What's the famous line? Share, like, and subscribe. Come on. All right. If you're not following us on socials, there they are. But that's what we're doing today. We're gonna wrap this up, and then me and Kiki are gonna condense this booth, take it down, make sure it fits into the travel cases that it came with. Hopefully it should, right? But yeah, we'll touch up on this a little bit more because we're actually not sending in our booth via like a shipping service. We're just gonna take it there ourselves. 2 reasons: save a little bit of money, and then we don't want this booth to be lost in transit, to be honest. And it's tiny. Supposedly it's supposed to pack into like a compact version, so it should work out, but more on that once we're taking it down. Right now we're gonna wrap up these flyers, we're gonna wrap up the business cards, we're gonna double check all the information, make sure that we're not, you know, printing a bunch of stuff with the wrong info, emails, addresses. All of that has to be correct, because that would look very scrubbish if we didn't. But I see behind me here, we got these banners, so we're gonna check out these banners really quick, and then we're gonna go back and disassemble this booth. KK, help me out here, bro. Let's show the people our new banners. We're gonna put those up in the warehouse for sure. We can bring one. I mean, it doesn't weigh a lot. Go the other way. Dude, I might just put like a redneck flagpole on my truck and just rip it on down the highway. All right, fun fact about Mackenzie, these things are called grommets. Yeah, this one's different. Hey, we can definitely plop this up outside. Woo! Yup, it's going on the truck. I'm gonna hang it up off a big ass flagpole and just ride around Aurora promoting the business. Oh yeah, these things are sweet. And they're double-sided. Quality. Ladies and gentlemen, always pick quality over quantity. Quality always wins. Sweet. Yeah, these things are definitely gonna come to ASD with us. We might find a use for them, like wrap a table with them or whatever. So you guys all know, we're all about the branding. Yeah, that was the same one. So these are more like just the Nice Fine Wholesale flags, and then this one has our values and the mission statement on it. Woo. Nice, these are clean. Grommets look good. Let us know what you guys think about our booth and about our flags and banners, about the branding job that was done by our marketing team. Let us know how you guys feel about it. As you guys know, we take marketing and branding very seriously. All right, upgrade to the showroom. Nice new banner. Because when you, not the showroom, sorry, the office. Because when you walk in, woo, 609 Airport Road, bam, it's gonna be right across there. And welcome to Nice Find. Give us a call. That's our new phone number, guys. If you're looking to call us, ask some questions, get some answers, give us a shout.
Beautiful.
Nice Find approved. All right, then you gotta get the bottom ones. Shout out to that video. Remember when when I busted my finger open? That was great. Yeah, I don't know what video that was on, but it's up on the YouTube somewhere. I was lost a finger using power tools. My dad wasn't very proud of me. My Polish construction dad is disappointed all around. That looks good. That looks very good. Without a single use of a tape measure, we got it straight. That's right. Woo! That looks good. That looks really good. All right, we got 3 more of those. We're gonna put 1, maybe 2 in the warehouse, and then we're gonna keep 1 as kind of like a to-go flag or what our to-go banner for when we do like a community event, or maybe we do something outside, or maybe we want to just put it in the warehouse for whatever reason, use it for a video, use it for advertising. I don't know, whatever it might be, we're gonna have one spare one, and then we're gonna have 3 hanging ones. So let us know what you guys think about our new banners. Woo! All right, what we're doing is taking down this booth, gonna try to make it compact. Keika here thinks and is convinced it's gonna fit in one travel case. So let's test this theory, see how this goes. Shouldn't take too long, and then we'll know exactly what we need to do when we get there and how to set this thing up without any problems. So let's get it.
Raczej nie mam, a co?
Cake is selling in Polish, baby. Mr. International. Like Pitbull.
O. A Adrian nie będzie?
Look at that. Two language sales team. All right, dude, we're like 20-30 minutes in. Booth is almost done. Already got some components wrapped up. Not bad. What do you think, KK? How do you like it?
Yeah, it'll be easy. Hopefully it fits in the case. It's my
That's the travel case that it came with, and hopefully it fits in there. This, all of this, if it fits in there, we're money, but we'll see. Looking good, looking good. Now we just gotta make sure these fit in there, and then check these empty boxes to see if we didn't miss anything. And then we're gonna pack 1 or 2 of those suitcases with like photo gear, extension cords, lights, and tripods and anything else that we might need to make some good content. All right, KK, show us the great success.
all in here.
That is sweet. The whole booth, the whole like the little stands and all that fit in there, which is sweet. All we're gonna do now is take that one, and then we're gonna pack this suitcase. So like there's 2 or 3 things that we still need to fit, but this is much more efficient than sending it in by the pallet or packing it all in random suitcases. Not bad, not bad. So just wanted to kind of clear up a few things, because majority of the booths that you're gonna see at ASD, those are usually sent in, right? So that is the most popular way to get your booth to the show. There's a service called Freeman, and they pretty much take care of all like the warehousing and the shipping and the booth, and then like the electrical outlets, and then the Ethernet cables, all of that like stuff that you will need for the booth, like the chairs and the tables. Which, by the way, with every 10x10 booth at ASD Market Week, you get a chair, 2 chairs and a table. So a good set, so 2 chairs and a table per booth, and all of that stuff is done with that company Freeman. And then so is like this booth setting up, right? But you got to keep in mind that if you are getting a booth sent in, you have to pay for the shipping of that pallet or 2 in. So like, let's say you want to have a couch in your booth, or you want to have, you know, whatever extra lighting or whatever it might be, a TV, right? Like a big fancy TV. In order for that to happen, you're either going to need to order it through Freeman or send it in yourself, right? Put it on a pallet, wrap it all nicely, label it, and then ship it in to the ASD show. And I believe the cutoff is like a week or so before the show date. But where I'm going with this is that there's 2 options. You can either pretty much arrive with your booth, or you can send it in. The arrival with the booth has just been a new thing this year. Previous years, they didn't allow people to bring in, you know, dollies and things like that, which you're still not allowed to do. You're only allowed to bring in something that a person can carry, right? So in my eyes, this travel case on wheels is exactly what we can carry. It's perfect. And our booth just so happened to be that it's easy collapsible and easy to set up. And let me check this time lapse, so I'll tell you how long it took. So that takedown and the packing into this little suitcase took 45 minutes. We started at 2:02 and it's 2:48, so 46 minutes. Pretty good, pretty fire, pretty exciting, because we can just get to the show, arrive with it. We don't have to worry about anybody, you know, messing up any shipping. We don't have to worry about this thing getting lost or components being missing, because we're just gonna fly with it. And now here's the pro tip of the day. Pro tip of the day is to fly Southwest. Southwest allows 2 free baggages and a carry-on per passenger. So if you're flying out your whole team and everybody's has a Southwest ticket, I mean, you can bring a lot of stuff to the show for free. So yeah, a little cheap of us for not doing it the popular way, but We're a startup, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to save money and make money. And like my homie Ben Mala says, saving money is making money, baby. All right, KK. Tell the people what booth number we are.
I know off the top of my head, it's SL44235.
Dude, I just saw you glance at it, bro.
No, he did.
I saw you look at this board. SL44235. Remember this, ladies and gentlemen. Hope to see you at the booth. Come and check us out at ASD at SL44235. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Nice Fine Wholesale getting ready for ASD Market Week. Stay tuned for the vlog from ASD Market Week, and we're gonna do something special. Probably gonna be going live, maybe streaming, maybe depending on the internet connection, but there's gonna be content being made. We're gonna talk to a lot of cool people, network, buy some stuff, sell some stuff. Kik, you got anything to add?
Yeah, meet us at SL44235.
SL44235, ladies and gentlemen. Booth SL44235. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we see you all next week.